To construct an ogive or a cumulative frequency graph, we need to use our cumulative frequencies, which are these 5 values right here, along with our upper boundaries. But if we're looking at cumulative frequencies, we need to start counting at 0. So before our cumulative frequencies, we're going to add an extra 0 at the very beginning right here. So if we're adding a cumulative frequency here, we need an upper boundary to match with that. So that means we need the upper boundary that would come before 202.5. So if we look at the distance between each of our upper boundaries, there's a gap of 65 between all of them since it's our class width. So to determine this upper boundary that we need, we're going to take 202.5, the next upper boundary, and subtract 65 from it. And that's going to determine that upper boundary to be 137.5. So first of all, we need to select these cumulative frequencies, and then we're going to go to Insert, and then in this Charts area, we're going to select this Scatter Plot option. And in the scatter plot, actually, excuse me, we're going to pick a different option. We're going to pick the line graph option. Sorry about that. So here's the line graph option, and we're going to pick this first one right here, which is the line graph. All right, perfect. So now that we have this graph here, I'm going to make it look a little bit different. There we go. You can see the line a little bit better that way. Now, what we need to do is make sure we add in, so I'm clicking on this plus sign, there we go, axis titles. And now I can put in on my y-axis, these are going to be the cumulative frequencies. And then along the x-axis, this is going to be our class boundaries, which is going to correspond to our triglyceride levels. So I guess I could just label this as the triglyceride levels, but understand that we'll use our upper class boundaries here. I'll just call this an ogive since it's like the graph we're making, but it is about triglyceride levels. And then the only other thing that we need to change here is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 needs to become our upper boundaries. So if we right click on our graph, there's the select data option, select that, and then we need to edit the horizontal axis labels, clicking edit. Let's move this box out of the way, and then we're going to click and drag over the upper boundaries that we're going to have in the horizontal axis, hit OK on that, and hit OK one more time, and then there you can see 137.5 all the way to 462.5, those upper boundaries there are for this particular ogive, showing us how the frequencies grow as we progress through the classes. We can move this to a different tab if we would like, so we click on the graph, there we go, and then right click, move chart, and move this to a new sheet. So let's call this the ogive, hit OK, and then the graph gets moved to a new tab, and there it is.